Hello friends, let us take today's topic. That is, there are 5 secrets for taking your small business to the next level. How we can able to achieve our to take our small business to the next level. So I'm going to give you 5 tips. So like aiming a rocket ship into orbit. If you get corporate culture wrong from the start, your trajectory will get worse over time. Basically, if you directly apply whatever are the corporate policies to directly to the basic business, then it will become it will be like a rocket which is going to directly fall. It will not go out to the long run. Okay, so basically don't apply your corporate culture when your SMEs are quite small in the volume or in the capital. So this is the first rule. Second, it is about the introduction that as a small business owner, you have hundreds of priorities on your plate. Equally as important is establishing the corporate culture that attracts and retains top talent. So basically, this slide is given by Salesforce App Exchange expert. These are very expert people in growing the SMEs. So if your business scales at a fast pace than the corporate culture, you can run into the structural problems that may require significant recovery time. So basically, you have to retain talent, which is smart. That is very important as far as the businesses are concerned, because without the talented people, the business is not going to grow. So talented people require some kind of every time they require some of the expertise. Now, what are the table of contents? The guide shows the 5 insightful tips and secrets that will help you grow your business quickly without running your culture. First, you need to get a start with technology. Whatever technologies you can apply, you need to get start with that. Second, you have to automate the processes with the help of technology. Third, make the right people coming in your company, make the right hires. Fourth, you have to encourage what is your team bonding. Fifth, you have to create a sense of purpose. So we'll look first. So over 90% of SMBs now use at least one cloud business solution, and 87% use at least one cloud infrastructure solution. So basically, what is cloud? Cloud is nothing but a kind of software which is running online, right? Running online. Previously, you were just a PC based, right? But now, as far as the franchises are growing, the branches are growing, one need to communicate from one network to another network. So basically, if you are located in Washington and you need to connect to New York City, so your cloud is a place where actually your data or your software will be stored, and there you will be able to access this. So it actually helps in business expansion process. So you need to get connected to cloud also. For that, first, to get head with your technology, small businesses, uh, the key differentiators are team, purpose and culture. To stay on the right trajectory and to enable the rapid growth, you have to adopt cloud, mobile and other technologies that can streamline your processes. So basically, the mobiles or the smartphones are becoming very active nowadays. So with the help of these technologies, the business can be expanded quite uh, correctly. The businesses which don't use technology will be lagging backwards nowadays. So the people who will start using technology will be moving forward. 67% of the best in class companies automate their employee performance management. So basically, to measure performance also, there should be some system. Automatically the performance should be given the value. So that is possible with the help of technology. The people who are working more for the company should be getting more monetary benefits, or should be getting more rewards. So automatically the process should be made. So Automate, automate, and automate. So high performance sales organizations are simply twice as likely as underperforming organizations to automate or closely monitored processes. Automation processes helps you map to run out the success that helps to protect your team culture and roadblocks. Running a small business without a plan is like driving without direction. So basically you have to automate all the processes. You have to make a very good strategy that automatically your business will run. So you have to make a quite good plan of the long term, plan of the short term, what goals you are going to achieve. So without direction nothing is possible. And no matter how smart and experienced a new hire is, if the individual values do not align with the company's culture, overall productivity will go down. So, what is the company's culture? Then need to be aligned with the new hire. Because if the new hire doesn't understand what is the company's culture, then it will become really very difficult for him to adapt that thing. So basically, it is very important that your employees should understand what is the company's culture, and accordingly the productivity should come up. So important factor is you have to make the right hire. It is too easy for companies to grow quickly only to realize at early stages culture is jeopardy. That's why it is important to hire people whose values align with the company's culture, right? And to maximize productivity by staying closely connected to employee as you grow. So basically, there is no substitute for direct contact with the folks who set the agenda. So hiring the right talent is very important, and giving them direction is very another important thing to work in a proper direction in order to increase the productivity, and maintaining that talent to stay in our company, that is very important factor. So for all those things you need the employee should get connected to your company culture. You should imbibe in his mind what is the company's culture. If he gets aligned, he will work for the long term. So when 30 employees from a professional services firm agreed to help one another, they created $261,400 worth of business value and saved 1,1240. This is the McKinsey report of the company. When 30 professional employees came together, they earned how much to $2 lakhs. See this much value they made in business, and they actually saved 1,244 hours of work, right? So encouraging the team bonding is very important nowadays. People like to work in team. It creates efficiency and helps the company to achieve rapid growth. So in a McKinsey company, strong predictor of group effectiveness was the amount to help employees that gave one another, encourage growth and increase value by creating programs that ask for help and offering incentives and cooperation. So one senior should help junior, junior should help senior. So in some or the other way the coordination should go on in a company. That is very important. you know until and unless you help team bonding, your company isn't going to grow. So more than 80% of the executives and employees who work for an organization with a strong sense of purpose say they are confident that their organization will be scaled. So fifth is the sense of purpose. Your companies should have a strong mission. They should have positive impact on customers, employees, and society. So until and unless you don't know the purpose for what you are doing, so purpose is very important, because until and unless purpose is set in the mind, the results are not going to come. So basically, you should have a strong purpose for building a company, developing a company. You need to begin understanding from why and how inside out. This is about mission, not marketing. What does it is very important to have a strong purpose in the minds of the employees to come together and work for some greater missions. So there should be a stronger purpose. Until and unless you don't have purpose, companies are not going to grow. So these are 5 tricks which I have suggested for SMBs to grow. If you have any, then you can mail me. Thank you and stay tuned to slides.